and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations and I'm Nova and I am so happy to see you today. I hope you guys are doing awesome and I hope you and your loved ones are taking care of the best that you can. Today I am going to be doing a little Easter video since it is almost Easter, and I am also going to be shipping these out tomorrow. They're going to get there a little late, but they're for littles and I don't think that they are going to have any care in the world that they're late, so you know what, that's fine. So I've got a little pile of Easter makes here. Some of these things you've seen before, some of them you haven't, some of them you've seen in various stages of finished. So I thought we could kind of have like a little Easter celebration and look at these cute things. Also, speaking of gnomies, which is what I call you guys, by the way, if you noticed at the beginning of the video, I said, hi gnomies. I also have been working on the Super Generous Gnome and it is coming along smashingly. So I will definitely be continuing to work on that and giving you guys an update soon. I'm pretty excited about it. I also started a new project. It's going to be a boho style project, which I'm pretty excited about, but I'm not very far in that at all. So that will be coming up in an upcoming video as well, but I do plan on working on it quite a bit, so I think it will be coming up really soon, at least to show you guys the progress on it. Anyway, about it, let me know what you guys are up to. Do you have anything fun going on this weekend? What project are you working on while you're watching this video, or are you just hanging out? Are you cleaning? Are you cooking? Are you crocheting or knitting? Like, what's up? Let me know down in the comments below what you are up to. All right, guys, so I think we'll start with this little basket. So I have this little basket of smaller makes. This one is like so off the wall random. I was crocheting with yarns that I felt like really resembled Easter, and I made an Easter fish. Don't ask me what an Easter fish is. It's a new creation. So these are like the little fins on the sides. They can fold in or they can fold out, you know, like I used pipsqueak yarn. I used some different parfait chunky type style yarns, chenille yarns. That's what I was trying to say. I want to see something. My overhead light, I don't know if it'll be like helpful or not. It's not, you know, coming from the front like you normally want for like ring light purposes for a video. It is definitely brighter, but I don't know if it's like in a good way, you know? Let me know what you guys thought. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I love it. It's got, you know, pastels mixed in. The white for it, or the, what's this yarn called? I literally just said what this yarn was. What's the fuzzy yarn I'm using? Pipsqueak. This pipsqueak yarn is a like rainbowy one. So it's got like pastel rainbow and white kind of mixed in, double-stranded. And I gave it like a little kind of floof in the back, you know, where its little fin goes. Cute, random, really weird, cute. I like it. I've shown you guys these, so I won't spend too much time on them, but I've got a, wow, that's blown out. There you go. A pastel fuzzy Easter egg. I double-stranded baby yarn, like a shimmery, it has shimmery strand that runs through it, and it's like a rainbowy pastel, like, no, I wouldn't say rainbowy, but like kind of rainbowy pastel, and then with that pipsqueak yarn that also has the pastel strand that runs through it. Not strand, but you know, tint to it. Then we've got this bad boy. This is Parfait Chunky, the dots version. I freaking love that yarn. Isn't it cute? Plus kawaii eyes. These are eggs, by the way. There is another one. I did this one with like a stripey kind of, you know how you dye Easter eggs where like you dip them in and you do the different colors. And then I also did little dots on it, and I did like a traditional eye, did a little mouth on that one. And this one is a tiny Easter egg. This is just the baby yarn I was mentioning, not double-stranded with anything. And then some other kawaii eyes and a little smile. So I did like all different eyes. These ones are like ovals, and then these ones are circles, And then these ones are just like standard traditional ones. So I got 4 different eggs and an Easter fish. The eggs, I will link the book that the pattern is from. This one is just freehanded. The other ones, the shape of those eggs came from a book. I don't know why I cannot like remember the name of that book. It's like such a basic book. I don't know, whatever. I'll link it in the description. It's an amigurumi crochet book. I don't think is it kawaii crochet? I don't think it is. I don't know. I know what book it is, but I just can't think of the name of it for some reason. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is so stinking cute. This is a little chick, and believe it or not, these sunglasses are actually safety eyes. It's got one big safety eye post in the middle. And so it sits like this. And is that not the cutest thing ever? I knew the whole time I've had these that this safety eye sunglasses was going to go to making something for my nephew. I didn't even know what. Like literally I had no idea what crochet project it was going to be, but I knew when I used these sunglasses safety eyes it was going to be for my nephew. So this is made with Burnout Baby Blanket Sparkle. I'm not sure if it's picking up on the sparkle super well right now. Wow, it heard me and started to adjust. Tataru. Sorry about my dog barking. Yeah, there you go. It heard me and it really adjusted the color. So it's got sparkles. Come here, Ruru. You're fine. Come here. And then I did Parfait Chunky. Good girl. Lay down. Good girl. Lay down. I did orange Parfait Chunky for the feet and the beak. Oh, and I did I just attached on and did some little strands that I knotted up top a few times to do like a little floof for hair. And the wings are part of it and they're no-sew. I mostly followed a pattern for this, although I did do my own thing when I started getting towards the end of it. I actually lost what pattern I was using. It was just a free pattern when I searched on Google, like, you know, just like free crochet chick. This one was like very low sew. The wings are worked in as you're making it. So I was like, ooh, okay, I'll try that one out. And I just wanted something, you know, easy and just like, I don't know, quick. I will try to find the pattern. I had searched it on my phone, and when I was trying to find it again, I searched it on my computer and it wasn't coming up. It was literally like the first one that came up when I searched it on my phone, and I just made it. So I will see if I can find it. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description. But yeah, I really love how this came out. So cute. This is going to be for my nephew. Then I have... You guys remember I was showing you this lamb? Well, I followed a pattern from Hobie for the head. Let me pull it up. It's a pattern from a while back. Like I downloaded it a few years ago. So I'm not 100% sure if it'll still be available. Is it literally just called Easter Lamb? I have it saved as Easter Lamb. Lily the Easter Lamb. I followed that pattern for the head. So the little ears, the head. I freehanded the cheeks. They're just circles. I made those with like a Parfait Chunky or something, like a chenille yarn. So it was different than what their cheeks were. They were made with just worsted weight. The head, I double-stranded just plain white pipsqueak yarn with that Easter yarn that I was talking about with the pastels. So it's got like a really majorly like fluffy white, you know, sheepy kind of look to it, but it's still got the pastels in there. And there is a little bit of a shimmer from the strand that runs through the pastel. This is not part of the pattern. I just did a little flower and some little leaves. This is going to be for my niece, Junie. And last year I made her a dress that I freehanded completely. And I actually made it with these yarns. So I added these on here sort of as like a little homage to that dress from last year, because this will kind of actually tie it in and make it match that little dress. Obviously that little dress doesn't fit her, but I don't know, kind of like an heirloom sort of, you know, quality to it. I thought it was fun to have something that kind of pulled it in with last year's Easter present. This green right here is that green that was also part of that. This is a different green for the mouth. I did one green sparkly eye and one blue sparkly eye, which I thought was like such a cute little effect. I really love these little ears. But the body, I just freehanded the legs and arms and everything. And then I made a little scarf to match the headpiece. I did little tiny arms and I put like little sleeves around them. The arms are made out of the same yarn as the head. And I put little sleeves around them that make it kind of look like a flower if you look at it from like head on. I thought like little cute chibi arms was really cute. And then the legs I actually attached up here, and you'll notice from the side that they're at the front. Well, that's because I actually weighted the bottom of this so it can sit. So it can sit with its little legs hanging off, you know, if it wants to, if you want to sit it like on the side of a dresser or something, or they can sit and go in front of it. But yeah, they can actually dangle. Plus it looks cute from the front, but also they're not in the way to keep it from sitting. So I weighted the bottom and put the legs up here so that it can sit, you know, with no problems whatsoever. And then the scarf I just made with the same yarns I made the hat with. And the idea is to kind of simulate the like fur on a sheep or a lamb. So it's got, you know, it's like little hat is made out of like that kind of fur. And then it's got a little scarf, which I did sew on because at first I was like, I love having removable clothes for plushies, but because it's going to a baby, I was like, the scarf will definitely get lost like instantaneously. I think I'm better off sewing it on. So I literally just did a chain, and made it the length I wanted. And then I sewed that on, and I even put one of my little Nova Gnome Creations buttons, if you want to call it a button, little wooden thing, wood carving on here. So it's got like, you know, little branding. I thought it was cute. I'm so proud of this. I love it so much. And then I made a little matching blanket for it. This is that baby blanket. I mean, baby yarn. I think it's actually a slightly different baby yarn, but like it looks very similar, has the same strand running through it. I think it's a slightly different shade. This is basically for the plushie. It's like a, you know, blanket for the doll. It's a doll blanket. I went around the edges with a couple different types of baby yarn that I have. These are just like old Yarn Bee yarns. I got a few years ago secondhand. They were gifted to me, like I think from like a thrift store or garage sale or something. But they're like a boucle kind of yarn, sort of. They're, you know, crimpy. So I did 2 rounds. Did I do 2 rounds? No, I did 3 rounds with those. I did like double crochets. Actually, these might be half double crochets. And then this is double crochet front and back post alternating to give like a little bit of a texture, like a waffle stitch kind of thing. And then I just did single crochets in that same green that is part of the dress from last year and is featured in this. So it just ties everything together. And then I put a little little tag on it. So it's got this little handmade with love tag, and I sewed it on. I took a strand of this yarn. I pulled the strands apart. There were like, I don't know, 4 strands or something, you know, that go together to make this yarn. So I pulled it apart and then I was able to sew with it, and it made it match, and I sewed that on. So there's a little matching, you know, doll blanket to go with it. And then the last item, I actually made this one a while ago and you guys have already seen it, but it's been a while, so I'll go ahead and show it to you again. I made this in the off season when it wasn't Easter, but this is a bunny. This is Cassandra or Cassandra. I always want to say Cassandra. I don't know why. I think I'm like just trying to be bougie. I'm like Cassandra. Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After's Buddy Bunny pattern, and I will link that in the description box also. I did alter it a little bit. I made like a little built-in sweater, and I did like some, you know, fancy little bumpies. Did like a little bit of stuff here to make it look like the top of like a turtleneck kind of thing, but for the most part it is that pattern. And I also followed her pattern or her video tutorial for how to do embroidered eyes. I love these embroidered eyes. They are perfect on here. And I did embroider a little nose, little cheeks, has a little fluffy tail. I love this fluffy tail. If you can see, it's got pastels in it as well. And this is a sparkly yarn. I don't know if you can really see, but it's a fuzzy sparkly yarn. I literally love that so much. And this was Red Heart retro stripe, and then I brushed it to make it look more like fur. So I brushed it to make it look more like fur, and I did embroidered features on it. So that is that. I really love retro stripe yarn. Like every time I use it, I'm just obsessed with it. But that is the other bunny. This is going to be for my niece Ember. Junie has a little bit more of like a weighted gift because, like, as in she got a little bit more because she's the baby. She has less crocheted items from me than anybody else, so she got a little extra. And also I was just having a lot of fun just going crazy with that one. But they're all going to get like a little bit of the little stuff too, and then they all have their own main item. So these are the main gang for my nieces and nephew for Easter. So I'm going to get these in the mail, but I wanted to show them all to you guys. I hope you guys, if you celebrate Easter, have a great Easter. If you celebrate, I believe Ostara is soon. Alexa, when is Ostara?
Ostara was created in 1905.
That is not what I'm asking. Alexa, when is the holiday Ostara coming up?
The holiday of Star is celebrated on February 16th each
Oh my
year.
goodness.
Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Yeah, having a brain. I'm trying to type over all of these things in front of me. Oh no, our Ostara already happened. That was the equinox. I really don't pay attention to things. I don't pay attention. Anyways, going down a rabbit hole. Rabbits, that's funny. I honestly wouldn't even know when Easter was if it wasn't for the fact that I'm making things for people. I just do not keep track of stuff. But anyway, about it. If you are celebrating, I hope you have a wonderful time. And if you're not, I still hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you guys have a great weekend. It is a long weekend for us, so hopefully we'll get up to something fun. Who knows? Who knows? I think we're going actually to my in-laws tomorrow. So we're going to have, I don't know if it's dinner or lunch. I don't know the details. But anyways, guys, that is what I've got up to and what I've been making. And I will be back soon to show you guys some new makes. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you again real soon. Bye, guys.